Hello everyone, it's Professor Sadiq Noor, and today I'm gonna demonstrate and show you how to complete PowerPoint independent project 2-6. I'm gonna demonstrate to you and show you how to complete PowerPoint 2024 in practice, chapter 2, independent project 2-6. So let's start the video. So the first thing is that I'm already in the SimNet assignment, and I'm gonna demonstrate, as I said earlier, chapter 2, independent project 2-6, right? Now I will scroll down. So the first thing is that you have to download the starting file and the resources. So the resources actually is a folder that has the pictures that you need to use in your assignment, right? So we need to download two things in here, the starting file and the resources, right? Once we have done that, once we went through the steps, then we have to upload the file for grading to see that did we achieve our goal of 100%, right? So the first thing is I will click on to download the required file first, the start file. As you see, is downloaded. And then I will click on the resources. The resources is like a zip folder, right? So I will show you how to unzip the folder. So once we have downloaded it, I will scroll down. So the assignment is the independent project 2-6 SimNet project, right? So in this case, if you are using a Windows computer, then obviously you have to leave the bar to the Windows in the left. If you are using a Mac, then you have to move the blue circle to the right, right? So what you're gonna learn in this video. So the file that we have downloaded is gonna be one of the files you can help, that's 0.2, and then the resources will have around 5 pictures. The county stroll, daycare, food, groom, and the royal treatment will be under the resources folder, right? So what's the objective? What's the skill that you're gonna learn in this video? I'm going to show you how to apply text effects, how to apply a picture style, how to set the transparent color, how to recolor a picture, how to adjust the size dimensions, how to insert a text box, how to insert and format a table, how to insert an icons, how to insert a 3D model, how to convert the text to a smart art graphics, how to create smart art graphic with pictures, and how to apply the smart art styles and effects, right? So if you scroll down, most of your SimNet assignment, they look alike, the steps. So in this case here, we're gonna follow the steps. Steps to complete this project. Which project? The 2-6 for PowerPoint, right? So mark the steps as checked when complete them. So the first thing they said, you need to open the presentation. You can help download it from the start, which we did earlier. And then what's going to happen is that automatically your PowerPoint present will have your name, right? Which I'm going to show you. So let's go to the taskbar and then click the File Explorer. And then let's go to the downloads. And then these are the two things I downloaded. This is the start file, the PowerPoint, and this is the resources folder, right? The pictures that we have to use. Now, before I will start, what I will do is I will unzip it. So how to unzip a folder? Right click, and then extract all, right? Extract all. and then it's going to ask you where you want to extract. So just I will put it in the same place, and I will say extract. And then I will close it. Now the folder has been unzipped. This one was zipped, unzipped, right? So if you double click it and then double click again, these are the pictures. So I can go to view. I can make it large icons, or I can make it extreme large so I can see what pictures we have, right? Then I can go back to the downloads, and this is the file we have to start with. So it has my name already, Sadiq.nur, right? So I will double click it to open in PowerPoint. Whenever you open the assignment, the downloaded file, always you will see protected view, all right? So be sure that you click on enable editing, always. That's the first thing you need to do. So the next thing now, we're gonna go and read the instructions. So the first two, we're done with it. We have to scroll down, all right? So before I will go through the steps, let me explain to you what is what, right? So if you look here, this here is what we call the tabs, right? Tabs. Microsoft Office has these tabs. Now, below the tabs, this stuff here is what we call the ribbon, all right? The ribbon. The ribbon consists of group. The ribbon consists of what? Groups. A ribbon, this is the ribbon. And the ribbon consists of groups like slide, font, right? Paragraph. So these are the groups, all right? Groups. Groups. So this is your navigation, slide navigation, or you can say the thumbnails. You will see the small version of the slide in the left, and in the right, you're going to see the big version of the slide. So the next thing, if you go down, this here is your status bar here in the bottom. So it said that I have a slide of 1 of 5. And then English is the language, accessibility is investigate. And then if you want to put a notes for the presenter, he wants to put any note for himself or herself, then you can put it under the click to add notes here, right? If you don't want to say an additional thing to the audience, then you can leave it like this. If you want to put a comment, suppose you are in a group of 4 or 5 people, and then I send you my project, my PowerPoint, to see if there's any error that I need to correct. So you will put your comments there. Or if you send your project to your professor, and then your professor is going to check and see if he found some error there, he will put a notes, a comments. These are the different views, right? So that's the normal view. Then you have the slide sort, if you want to sort your slide. And then this is when, if you want to see it in a full reading mode. And then this is your slide show, if you want to run your presentation. But if you click the cup here, the slideshow, you have to be sure that you clicked on slide 1, because that's where you have to start with. If you are in slide number 5, so that's the only slide is going to run, but you will not be able to see the other slide, right? So be sure that if you want to use this shortcut here, so be sure that you are in slide 1, and then you have to click the shortcut slideshow, right? And then this guy here is the zoom magnifier. If you want to zoom bigger, you want to make the content of your slide, so you're going to move it to the right. If you want to shrink it down, you have to move it to the left, right? And then we have the scrolls. You can scroll up and down, all right? So with that, so let's start now the exercise, the assignment itself. So we are in slide 1, right? Display the slide 1 and adjust the title. So the first thing we want to do is change the text fill color to dark red SN1, darker 25%, which is the fifth color on the fifth row, under the fifth row on the column number 5, right? So we need to use the text fill. So we have to select the text. Now, one thing is that if you don't select and you select the placeholder, it's gonna work, right? So once we have selected, we will go to the shape in the right of the help tab. There is a contextual tab that says shape format. Click on it, and then we need to go to the word art style group, and then we need to go to text fill, and then we need to go to this one where it said dark red SN1, darker 25%. So that's the color I'm looking at. Click on it. Go back, read the next step, B. Apply the text effect of bevel and choose angle, which is the first option under the second row. So while the text is still being selected, I will go to the, again, to the wall art style. Then I will go to text effect, bevel, and then the second row and the first one, which is angle, the option. As you see, the screen tip is showing me what this option is all about, which is angle. So I need this one. Click on it. Perfect. Let's get next. Change the font size to 80. So go back. And now, if you don't select the text, it still is going to work. If you want to select and change, it's up to you. So while my box, the placeholder is being selected, I can go back to the home. I can change the size under the font size under the home tab to 80. All right. So it's up to you if you want to select the text and do the font size, or just select the placeholder until you see the white circle, and then you can apply the size. So next, resize the placeholder on the right so one word is on each line and move it down slightly. So obviously we want to make it look like this, right? So I will go back. Now I will shrink the placeholder. Perfect. You see, we dropped it down. Now, the next thing, we're going to go back. Now, the next is we have to select, now resizing a picture and remove the background color of the dog, right? So select the dog picture on the slide 1, and then increase the picture size, the height to 6. So the width will automatically adjust itself, right? So we want the height to be 6 of the doggy. So go back, select the picture of the dog, then go to the contextual tab, picture format, and then we have to go to where it says height. Let's see what we want the height to be, 6. So change the height to 6 and press the enter key. Now let's go back to the instruction. Check this box, we're done with it. Now set the transparent color to remove the white area in the above in the picture. So we have to remove the white background. So to do that, the picture is already been selected. I am under the contextual tab, which is the picture format, and then go to the group that says adjust, and then click on color, and then you will see the second last option, set transparent color. Set transparent color. So click on it. You will see your cursor has like a hammer kind of stuff. Click on the white area. So we deleted the background of the duck. Next, Position the dog on the left. It should look like this, right? So we want to drag the picture of the dog. Perfect. All right. Let's get next step. Now, the next step is to apply a picture style. So we need to display slide 2 and increase the picture size, the width to 8. So let's click on slide 2, select the picture. Let's get to the picture format. And then we want to change the width to 8, not the height, the width to 8 inches. So click here under the size group, 8, press the enter key. Perfect. Now let's go back to read the instruction. Now apply the moderate frame black picture style. Moderate frame black picture. So we need to apply a picture style. While the picture is still being selected, you see the circle, the white circle. The picture style is here. Click the small down arrow for more. And we are, as you move around, it's gonna tell you what they are. So we are looking for moderate frame black. Click on it. Perfect. Click next. Now choose the align center and position the picture near the top of the slide. So let's go back and under the picture format again, be sure the picture is selected. You see the group that says arrange, click align center. Let's get back. And then the next step is insert a text box. So let's check this box. Insert a text box on slide 2 and type the following. So I will copy this text. Control and C. Hold the control key and C to copy it. Now I'm gonna go back to my PowerPoint. We're gonna go to insert under the group that said text group. Under the insert tab on the ribbon, there is a group named text, and then you need to click on text box, and then you will see your cursor pointer change like a sword, and just draw like a box like this, and then paste what you copied earlier. Control and V, or you can hit the paste from here. All right, under the home and clipboard. Next, so we put the text box and we typed our operating funds come through donation, right? Next, format the slide 2 text box now. Change the font color to white. Okay, so we need to change the text color to white. Highlight. The font under the home tab, the third group under the ribbon is font. And then click on the font. And then we are looking for white background 1. And then the size is 20. Change the font size to 20. While the text still being selected, 20. Perfect. Let's go back. Now change the shape fill. Now we have to change the fill shape to black text 1. All right. So shape fill. So now while the text box still been selected, I will go to the shape format contextual tab in the right of the help tab. And then we are looking for shape fill. That's the guy under the shape styles, shape fill. And we are looking for black text one. All right, black text one. So let's go back and confirm black text one. Perfect. Now let's go to change the shape outline to white background one and then the weight to 3 point. So we need to go to shape outline. Under the shape styles, under the tab is the shape format. Then look for the group that says shape style on the ribbon, and then shape outline, and then we are looking for black. All right, black. So let me read again. So we want to change the shape out to white background one. So white, not black. White background. And then we want to change the weight to 3. Perfect. So the shape outline to white and the weight to 3 point. Now resize the text box so the text wraps on 2 lines, right? So I will hold the dot and I will shrink it until true. Perfect. Now choose the align, center, and position the text box below the picture. So click again, go back to the shape format, go to the arrange group, the second last group, align, center. All right. And then let's go back and it looks perfect. If you look here, everything look perfect. Okay. And then also we need the dot. All right. So if you want, you can move it a little bit up. So select this again to confirm is it aligned to the center. Perfect. Let's go back. Now step number 8. Copy and paste a slide. So we have to copy slide 2 and we have to paste that slide after slide number 3 by pressing Control and V. Control and C is to copy and Control and V to paste. So this is the slide, right? So this is the slide now. So we can go to home, right? We can copy, all right? And then click on slide number 3 and then we can hit paste. Perfect, right? Now let's go back to the instruction. So we did these 2 steps. Now replace the text in the text box below the picture with the word "we need your help." Control and C to copy, unless you want to type. And then I will highlight this. All right. And then I will go to the paste and I will select this. If you don't do that, if you do normal Control V and paste, Control V to paste, it could be, then you have to go through all the steps again to change it. So to keep the format, so I use this. Now next, resize the text to fit the resize the text box to fit the text and center horizontal under the picture. So we need to resize it. All right. And then we're gonna click on the shape, format, align. And then we have to select align center. Let's go back. Now select the picture and change the color to orange as in color too dark, which is the third option and the second under the recolor row. So to do that, we have to select the picture. Now click on the picture format tab, the contextual tab. And then let's go to color under the adjust. Click color. That's the recolor. And we are looking for orange as in color too dark. Perfect. Let's go back. Orange accent, color too dark. Now, number 10 step, convert a list to a smart graphics, right? So let's get to slide number 5 and convert the list to a vertical bullet list smart graphics. So we need to convert the text to a smart graphics. Let's get to slide 5. So you need to highlight the second placeholder like this. Then you have to be sure you are under the home tab. And then under the ribbon, you will see the group that says paragraph. Then convert to smart art and then click more. Now we have to see which one. We need to select vertical bullet list. So it's a list. So go to the category list and then just move your cursor and you will see which one is this. So this is the vertical. So we are looking for vertical bullet list and click OK. All right. Next, increase the smart art frame size height to 4.7. So the text size increases. So obviously, you need to be sure that you select the frame. Then you will see the smart graphic has a two option, smart graphic and format. So let's get to format. And then what the next is, we need the smart frame height to 4.7, the height. 4.7 and press the enter key. Perfect. And then reduce the width to 9 inches. So go while still you are under the format tab and your smart graphic is still being selected. Click here and see what the size they said 9 inches the width now is 11, so change to 9 and press the enter key. Perfect. Now apply the cartoon smart art style. So we need to change the style of the smart art to cartoon. While the smart graphic still been selected, we have to click now on the smart design. You will see under the ribbon and the group name is smart art style. Click the down black arrow and under the 3D move your cursor and find the one that says cartoon from the screen tip. So the screen tip, that's the one cartoon. Click on it. Let's go back. Now move the smart graphic to the right? So we need to move it to the right as shown like this. So I will hold my cursor until I see the 4 black arrows and I will drag it somewhere here. Perfect. All right. Now insert a 3D model. 3D model. So we are in slide number 5. We need to go to the 3D models, and then we have to select the stock 3D models, and then we have to search for a dog, and we have to insert the dog. All right. So let's do these 3 steps. Go to insert tab, then under the illustration group, go to 3D model. Then in the search, we have to search for dog and press the enter key. Now scroll all the way down. I'm gonna use this one. Click insert. Now I will move the dog to the right. Now let's read. Now rotate the dog to face the smart graphic. If you are not satisfied with the rotation, click reset 3D model and rotate again. Right? So we need to rotate, and it should look like this. So to rotate, you see this middle icon here. So you will hold and just move your mouse to the right to move the dog. Perfect. Now let's go back. Now change the height to 2.8 and position the dog on the left. So it should be like this. So 2.8 should be the height. As you see, I'm under the 3D model tab, and then the last group is the size and what the height we need. The height is 2.8 inches. Select and then 2.8. Override the previous one and then press the enter key. Now we need to position the dog according to the instruction. It look like this. So check yours. It look perfect. Perfect. Next, adjust the spacing as shown. So just move the dog according to what you see in the picture. Now let's get down. Step number 12. Insert a new slide after slide 5 with the title and content layout. All right. So let's go back to slide. We are in 5. We're going to go back to the home. And then we're going to go to the second group is slide, new, small, click on the small down black arrow. And we are looking for title and content. Now we need to name the title of the slide as items we need. Control and C to copy. And click on the title and paste. Control and V. Control and V to paste. Now we need to insert a table with 3 columns and 5 rows. So you see the second placeholder and the icons here, and that's the table. Click on the table. And we are looking for 3 columns and how many rows? 5. And then click OK. Perfect. Go back. Now let's copy this. Control and C. Go to your PowerPoint. Click on the first row and the first column, and Control and V to paste. Perfect. Now let's go back. I will copy bleach and all this. Control and C. Control and C. Now let's get back to the PowerPoint. I will click the second row on the first column for the second row, and then I will either go home and paste, or I can just do Control and V. So all the stuff is being typed. You don't need to type it. So it's been pasted to the table. So the table is almost done. Now increase the font size to 20. So we need to increase the size to 20, right? So I will select like this, highlight. So what I did is I moved my cursor to the cleaning and I highlighted, right? Then I went back to the home tab. I went to the font group and then I changed the size to 20. Now, as you see, the second column, paper products and bedding, is cutting off, so it's wrapping down. So we need it to be in one line. According to the instruction, it says adjust the column width so each column fit the longest line to the text like this. It has to be like this, right? So you're gonna go back and I will hold this one. I will do it again. Perfect. And then if you wanna shrink this a little bit, perfect. Let's go back. Center the table on the slide using the align center and align middle. So select the table. So if you see that the dot here, so the table has been selected with the black arrow you saw me. Then I will go to layout, table layout, and then I will go to arrange, the arrange group, then align, and then I will say center. Then I will go align middle. Perfect. So all this done. Step number 13. Insert and format the two icons on slide 6. So let's click on slide number 6 here. We are already in slide 6. And we have to put an icon of a dog and a cat, right? So click the icon button to open the dialog box, and then we have to select the animal category, choose cat and dog icon, and click insert. So let's go to insert, and then we want to go to icon under the illustration, and then if you see, we're gonna search it. Okay, so if you want, you can check from the category here, but I will just type here in the search dog. This is the one. I will make it insert. Then I will go back to insert icon, and this time I will search for cat, select. Now both of them are here. All right, the cat should be this side. And then this one, I will move it down here. So let's go and read. We use the icon and we selected the cat and the dog. Now change the height of the cat to 2. The height to 2. Select the cat under the graphic format tab. The last group is the size, and we want to change the height to what? 2. 1 is now is 1, so 2, and press the enter key. Now position the card above the table, so it has to look like this, right? Let me check. So everything look perfect, right? Now let's go and read again. Change the dog height to 3.5. Select the dog picture, go to the graphic format tab, and then the height should be 3.5. All right. The height will be 3.5 and the width will automatically adjust. Now position the dog below the table on the right, right? Perfect. Let's go back. Position the dog below the table. So we did that to the right. Now convert the list to a smart graphics. So let's display slide number 7. Slide 7. So that's slide 7. And then choose the smart art graphic dialog box, and then we need to select picture lineup smart art graphics, right? So first we need to convert this. So highlight the second placeholder, and then be sure you are in the home tab, paragraph group, convert to smart art, and then click for more, and then look for the category that's picture, and then we are looking for picture lineup. Picture lineup. That's the picture lineup as you see from the screen tip, and then click OK. Now, each picture placeholder is automatically sized. So we need to insert the 5 pictures that they were in the resource folder that you downloaded earlier, right? So we're going to use those pictures. Now, if you look here, they said you have to click on picture, then from file, and then you have to browse to the resource downloaded folder, and then we have to select the picture one after the other. So the picture should be like this in this sequence, right? So I will go back. I will click on the picture. See here, the first one, click on it. Then from file, then you have to go to your download. That's the folder you downloaded, the resources one. Double click it, double click it. Now we need the daycare 2 and insert. Now let's go back to instruction. We need this one, take care one. So select the picture icon from file because we already downloaded. So that's the one here, insert. Now the third one is this picture with the dog. Select from file. Now, if you don't see the picture like this, then you can go here and view it as large, medium, right? So we are looking for this one, insert. Now, assist with food. That's the food. Go back, click on the picture icon of the smart graphic. And then we are looking for the food. Now, the last picture we need to insert is this picture, the grooming one. Click from picture. That's your resource folder. So check the last picture. Groom 02. Perfect. We put all the pictures. So they say click profile, browse, and then select these pictures. Now the fifth step is apply the gallery transaction to all the slides. And then we need to save and close the presentation. So your presentation at the end, your assignment should look like this. All right. So, so the next step, number 15, is to apply the gallery transaction to all the slides. So I will go to transaction. Then you see in the middle, it says transaction to this slide. Click on the down black arrow for more, and then look for gallery. That's the gallery. Click on it. So we need to apply to all, not only one slide. So you will go to the timing group and click apply to all. As you see now, only the star is applied to slide number 7, right? So we want to apply the same gallery to all the other 6 slides. So we're gonna say apply to all. And now notice that each slide has the transaction now. See, all right? And then save what you have done. All right. Now, if you want to run your presentation, you will go back to the beginning, and I will click on the slideshow icon in the status bar. Then press the enter key, enter key, enter key, enter key, press the enter key, press the enter key, press the enter key. So everything look perfect. I will hit the save again, and then I will close my PowerPoint. Now is the time to check what is your score, right? So we're done with this one here, right? And all the steps. Now we're gonna upload, and my file has to be under the download. That's the one. I will select, I will click open. The file is being uploading. Now submit the upload file. I will say yes. Perfect. I don't have any error. As you saw here, my score is 100%, 30 out of 30. So what I will do is I will put the resource folder under the description. I will put the folder that has these pictures, and also I will put the file. If you want to go with me stepwise, I will provide you the file, the PowerPoint, and also the pictures associated with this assignment, right? So if anybody wants to go through the step, you can follow the step with me. You can go through the step with me. So I hope that you learn uh, the project and the objective of the project. We achieved it, and so you need to practice, and be sure that to subscribe to my channel, and also be sure to like my channel. And I got a request from one of my subscriber that he wants me to do these assignment, PowerPoint independent assignment 2-6 or 2-4, which I did completed it, right? So this assignment, as you know, I complete this, which is chapter number 2, independent project 2-6, 2-6. All right. So enjoy, and be sure to practice. Be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.